Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be discussing on the computer networking interview question and answers. Question number 2. The question is, what is subnet mask? Why is subnet mask important? Okay. First, let us see what is subnet mask. A subnet mask, the name itself tells subnetworking. A subnet mask is a 32-bit number used in IP networking to divide an IP address into two parts. We know already the IP address is of 32 bits with 4 octets. Okay, that is 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits. Okay, so this is what whole IP address. So for what subnet mask is used, it is used to identify among these 32 bits of IP address which part is the network ID and which part is the host ID. Means two portions we are dividing. Okay, some portion will be reserved for network ID, some portion will be reserved for host ID. In order to identify that, we are using what is known as subnet mask. Okay. So a subnet mask consists of series of ones followed by a series of zeros. Okay. The ones indicate the network portion and the zeros indicate the host portion. For example, if this is our subnet mask, imagine 255.255.255.0, then the first 3 octets or 3 blocks, that is 24 bits, we call it as network ID. Okay, and the remaining byte or 1 block, we call it as host ID. Okay, 24 bits are reserved for network ID and the last 8 bits are reserved for what you call that, host ID. But one thing you keep in mind, this 255 can be represented as 11111111 because 8 bits, 8 ones. Similarly, this is represented as 11111111. This is also represented as 11111111. All these are network IDs, and this is reserved for host, which is of 8 bits. So using these 8 bits, you can connect up to 2 power 8 systems. That is 256 systems you can connect. Okay, hope so understood. Now let us see one example. This is an IP address, okay, 192.168.1.10, and this is the subnet mask of this category, 255.255.255.0. So here if you see clearly, the first 24 bits, 192.168.1 is reserved for network ID because the mask is 255.255.255, and the last 10 is reserved for host ID. Okay. Now the question is, identify which is the host ID and the network ID here. So 192.168.1 is the network ID and 10 is the host ID. So here all devices with IP address 192.168.1 dot any number are on the same network. So what I meant to say, it will be like 192.168.1 dot, these are the network ID, and 000000000 means 192.168.1 dot first IP address 000000001, that is 192.168.1.1 is the first system IP address, 192.168.1.2, that is 10, is the second system IP address, 192.168.1.3, that is 11. Like that, it will go on adding the IP addresses, like this is 0, 1, 2, 3, next will be 4, 100, 5, 101, like that it goes till 11111111, the last IP address, that is 192.168.1.255. This is the last. So these are all the IP addresses belongs to same network. Please keep in mind. So the subnet can have 256 addresses, what I told here. Okay. But typically there will be two addresses we are not using, so we are using only 254 addresses. It will be 2 power n minus 2, where n is nothing but host ID, that is 8 bits. So why these two systems we are not using? Because one system is for network address assigned, the other system is for broadcast address. So excluding those two addresses, we can have 254 addresses. Okay, hope so understood. Now let us see the common subnet masks. So these are all few common subnet masks. This is belongs to class A, that is 255.0.0.0. Okay. So normally we are using /n notation to represent subnet mask. CIDR is nothing but classless inter-domain routing. We call it as /n notation, where n represents the number of bits reserved for network ID. So here how many bits are reserved for network ID? 8 bits. So it is /8. So this is class B subnet mask. So 255.255.0.0. So the /n is 16/16. And the class C 255.255.255.0. And the /n is /24. So these are all few common subnet masks. Okay. And the second question, what is a subnet mask? Sorry, why is a subnet mask important? Yes, it is very important because it helps in routing by differentiating the network ID and the host ID. It will differentiate. It enables subnetting because you can create any number of subnetworks. That helps in improving the efficiency of the network organization. You can provide security because you are not sending the data to the whole network at a time. We are creating the groups and then we are sending. Thereby, you can increase the security. So it reduces the broadcast traffic. Yes, here we are not sending the data to all the systems. We are creating the subnetworks. For every network, we are sending. We call it as multicasting we are doing. Okay, instead of sending to larger network, we are sending to a smaller networks with the help of subnetting. So hope so enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Bye.